Alright, so I went ahead and turned off the flash on my camera as well as turned off the light on the tank next to it. Now I do still have my 65-gallon tank's light on, but it's pretty far away, so it does not really affect this too much. Otherwise, it is nighttime, pretty dark room besides for this light and two other fish tank lights, that being the other one which is all the way across the room, a very messy room. Alright, so then let's talk about the lighting here. Alright, so this is just the white LEDs that are on. And if we see here, we have RGB, which is the red, green, blues. You can turn up or down the dimness of them, as well as turn them on or off. And the same goes for the white. Turn on, turn up or down, whatever. Then there are three different modes, other modes you can do. This one is supposed to be like nighttime with clouds going across the tank. To me, it does absolutely nothing. To me, it just looks blue. I'll show you that later on here. Then this one is really cool. It is thunderstorms at night. Very cool. Again, I'll show you that later. Then this one just goes throughout, cycles throughout these different colors. And again, I will show you that a bit later here. That's another cool one though. Alright, so let's first talk about these white LEDs. So this is on the top brightness, as I'll show you here. So it cannot get any brighter. Alright, now we're going to dim it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 10 different dimnesses, brightnesses that you can do. And you guys might notice the lighting is kind of going a bit weird. That is just from the camera. It is not from the LEDs themselves. The camera does not like the low light that the lights are producing at the moment. So don't think anything of that weird, I mean, what do you call that, kind of flashing video. If you guys even see it, I don't know. But anyway, that's kind of off track. Alright, then we're going to turn this all the way back up, and then you see that weird flashiness is going to go away. Again, that's just from the camera not liking it. Alright, then let's turn off the whites. And we'll turn on the RGBs. Then we will go through the different colors here. So there are 15 different colors. Show that real fast. There are 15 different colors. 5 underneath each of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Red, green, blue. We will start with red, and I will go down to each of these. Then we'll go green all the way down, blue all the way down. Again, we'll turn off that. So this is just the red. And then, so that's red 1, red 2. Now they're not all actually red. It kind of goes red to orange to yellow. There's number 3 under red. There is 4. And then there is 5, which is just yellow. Then we'll go to green. So there's green. And I should say this, that it does look better in person than it does through the camera, of course. The camera just does not pick up the coloring as nicely as your eyes do. But anyway, there is green 1, green 2, green 3, green 4, and green 5. You can see there's really no difference. There's not much of difference between those. It actually kind of goes almost into blue. Alright, then we have blue 1. Now this actually looks very nice. The red, the actual green, and the actual blue look the best, along of course with white. They all look the best in my opinion. But let's see if I can get rid of that bit of a glare there. Alright, then blue 2. Blue 3, which is actually kind of purple. Blue 4. And blue 5, which is a kind of a purple pink ending there. Now sadly you cannot mix like the red with the green or red with blue. I wish you could, and I actually thought you could when I bought this tank, but it turns out you cannot. Alright, so then there's that. But what you can do is mix each of those 15 colors along with white. So that's what we'll do here. So now we'll turn on the white along with the red. But as you can see, both of these are on the brightest settings of each of them. and green just white just dominates any of the other colors. So then here's with the green, and here's with the blue. See, it just dominates them. So now I will turn down white all the way. So I'll get that weird effect again. Again, that's just from the camera, not liking it. So this is with the RGBs up all the way, and the white's down all the way. And you can see, so here's with red. I mean, you can sort of see the redness in it, but the white just still dominates it. There's with the green, and there's with the blue. Let's go through the different colors again real quick. And you can see, especially once you get into the lower colors underneath each of their RGBs, you just really cannot even notice them that much at all. So again, the red, the green, and the blue do show through the most, but the white just dominates it, and that's on the lowest setting. So to me that's kind of sad, but hey, what can you do? All right. Now I'm going to turn off the RGBs, and then we will go through these few different here. So we will start this one, which again is supposed to be like clouds going across. So I sit here for a moment, and again, to me this does not change at all. It just looks blue. And what it's supposed to be is as far as I know, it is supposed to get brighter and then darker, then brighter, then darker. It doesn't. I don't know, maybe mine's just messed up. Right now I'm going to do the thunderstorm. This will give you a bit of a warning here. It will be flashing, so I don't want anyone to like seize out here. I don't want anyone to have seizures, is what I'm trying to say. I am being serious about that, as it does flash. So here goes the flashing. And again, this is the thunderstorms. Very cool effect. So I think it's about every 10 seconds or so it will do that. It does the same exact flashing, which I wish it would do a little bit different, but what can you do? And then here it is just going through the different cycles, cycling through the different colors, I should say, which is this button down here. Excuse me. So it just goes through the different 15 different colors that I showed you guys. So, yeah. So that is the different lighting on the Fluval Flex. Now I cannot speak for the 15-gallon tank because I do not have that one. Again, this is the 9-gallon tank. Then for this, most of the time people are just gonna be using the white and maybe the blue, and for that it works just fine. The 15 colors, for most part, to me are kind of disappointing in a way. I mean, they're cool, but they're not as cool as I thought they'd be. And according to Fluval, I actually made a video about this a while back, which I actually took down, but according to Fluval, there's supposed to be 80 plus colors, and the way they got that was by taking each color and then doing its dimness on each one. And again, there are about somewhere around 10 dimnesses, if that is a word, that you can do for each color. So they got over 80 colors according to them just by dimming each color, which to me is kind of stupid, but you know, that's my own opinion on that. Otherwise, I mean, it is cool. You still get 15 different colors, and then you also get white, and you can also combine each of those 15 colors with white, as I showed you guys here, along with the thunderstorm effect and the cloud effect, which again doesn't do anything in my opinion, to my eyes, and then along with the cycling through the different colors. Yeah, so that was a review of the Fluval Flex. Thank you all very, very much for watching, and of course leave any comments that you have in the comments section below, and I'll be happy to answer them. Alright, thanks guys, see you next time, goodbye.